Welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about internet in our RVs. Jan and I are going to be taking a pretty good trip here in the very near future, and I really want to beef up our internet options. Now, Jan and I both have AT&T on our cell phones, and of course we can use those as hotspots. I also have a Winegard Connect. I do not have a SIM card in there. That gives me, another hotspot usage with a different data plan. Thinking about that, but I found a new service that I wanted to talk about real quick. But before we get into all that, I heard some news today about Starlink, and if you don't know about Starlink, I made a video about it that I'll link right here. Starlink is a satellite network put out by Elon Musk that is supposed to cover the entire planet with broadband internet, no matter where you are in the world. So that's obviously going to be a massively fantastic thing. However, there are a few hiccups, and I want to talk about those here in just a few moments as well. Give you that little update about what's happening, because I don't see it really coming into effect for us RVers for quite some time. And so, as far as that goes, we've really got to make sure that we've got a great solution for internet in the RV. And so most of the time our phone's going to do it. Of course, sometimes campgrounds or RV parks have internet and Wi-Fi. Usually it's terrible. But anyway, so I want to get into that right now. So, Starlink. What's going on? When will we see it be available for us RVers? Well, like I said, I do think it's going to be quite some time because they are having trouble with it even in their stationary dishes that they have right now. So it was recently an Arizona man reported that his Starlink connection just totally shut down due to a thermal overload. And so, as you know, it was super hot in the American Southwest. And for the past few weeks, it got up to 122 degrees in Arizona where he is at, and it completely shut down. Now, the satellite dish for Starlink is rated from minus 22 degrees all the way up to 104 degrees. So what does that mean for people in hot climates? Well, there's going to have to be some serious something that goes on because, as we all know, it gets above 104 degrees as far as just, ambient temperature. But then when you think about the sun beating down on that dish, because you can't put it in the shade, it has to have a clear line of sight. And so it has to be in direct sunlight. So during the summer, I bet that dish could get 150, 160 degrees with direct sunlight coming down on it. And then in the desert, whenever the heat's coming up from the bottom as well. And so, yeah, you're going to have some serious thermal issues. And so what does Starlink do now? Well, they do have a few things that they do. Somebody, I'm not sure who it was, did a teardown of their satellite dish. And they did see that it had some metal conductivity and to conduct heat away from all of the systems and things like that. I'm not sure exactly what it all is, but with Elon Musk and SpaceX and all those guys, they're going to have some pretty serious engineering. So it looks like they've got some more engineering to do. Now, are they going to be able to do this with software that, if it gets up to 122 degrees or 150 degrees, whatever it may be, is on the surface of that satellite? Maybe they can do that with software where it just won't matter. Or are they going to have to re-engineer the entire satellite dish? Well, I guess we'll know soon, but Elon Musk has said that he thinks that they will have complete coverage for the Earth at the end of 21. He also went on to say that he thinks they'll have complete planet-wide by next year. So I'm assuming what he means by Earth is landmass. What he means by the planet is even out in the oceans, which is going to be a really cool thing for ships, especially, whether it be cruise ships or whether it be cargo ships that sail around the world, to have really reliable broadband internet in the middle of the ocean. Can't go wrong with that, right? But as far as us RVers, that's going to be something absolutely spectacular. Is that going to be in a year, 2 years, 5 years? No clue. But anyway, right now I want to get into a new service I just learned about. Many of you have heard about Nomad, which is it's a plan that's basically a membership. So you pay a membership fee and they send you a modem, and then there are monthly plans where you basically get these grandfathered Verizon plans, AT&T plans, T-Mobile plans that are truly unlimited. Because as you know, with your phones and your hotspots, they say unlimited, but they're not. I mean, it is unlimited in the sense of they'll trickle down internet after a certain usage. But as far as broadband and for usability, it usually goes up. Our plan, we have 100 gigabytes per phone that we can use as a hotspot. After that 100 gigabytes, then they start throttling it. We have AT&T on our phone, so I wanted to get another carrier so that we would have constant coverage no matter where we are. I've gone into places where AT&T just isn't great, and then I've heard that Verizon is just fine there. So I do want to get some sort of a Verizon plan, whether it be some a SIM card and a whole new plan that I just put in my WineGuard, and then I use that as the hotspot, or do I use something I just found out about that competes with Nomad, which is ISP Mint. Now, their website, there is, some information. I can't figure out which carrier they use, so I'm going to have to call them. I literally just found out about this today. This is Sunday, and their office is only open Monday through Friday. I do plan on calling tomorrow and finding out. So if you use ISP Mint, please put in the comments down below, what carrier is it? Do they offer multiple? With Nomad, you get to choose. Now, they don't say them by name. They actually are color-coded. They have the blue, they have the dark red, and then also the pink, right? Those are the plans that you can get. Obviously, AT&T's blue, red is Verizon, and then pink is T-Mobile. But with ISP Mint, they don't say. So I'm very curious at what carrier is this. Is it just whatever they have available? Could it be another AT&T plan? Because I don't know that I want another AT&T plan. Now, they do claim that their modems that they send you are actually, going to be obviously pick up better than your phone, which is generally the case when you have whether it be a MIMO, which is multiple in, multiple out, little router and little hotspot, that's going to connect better than your phone, or whether you have a cell booster, whatever it may be that you have bringing all of that internet signal in. So just real quick, I want to go over ISP Mint real quick and just show you some of the things that they have. Now then, like I said, they have basically 3 coverages. So when you go in here and you check your internet for RVs, you just click on here. And then if you come down here, you can see, and it says check availability, but I thought this was funny. When you click on that, you put in your address. So, you don't know where you're going to be. And hopefully you don't have an address wherever you're parking your RV, right? And so then whenever you come down here, let's see, you come down here to order, and then it's going to give you 300 gigabytes for $119 a month with a one-time $99 activation fee, 500 gigabyte plan, $149 a month, $99 activation fee, and then the unlimited at $169 a month. And this unlimited plan is supposedly completely unthrottled, so truly unlimited. So then, but again, unlike Nomad, they don't let you choose which carrier you want. So say if you pick that, you come over here. But here's where ISP Mint and Nomad completely differentiate themselves. So with ISP Mint, you actually buy your modem and your router, right? And then look on here, you can get a basic hotspot right here for $59. $149 is going to be something a little bit better, and then of course $300 you're going to get. And again, it doesn't say what it is, so no clue. Then down here it says SIM only, bring your own device. Now then, I could get a SIM from them. The only problem is the WineGuard uses a larger size SIM than a typical phone SIM. And so again, I'm going to have to call them to find out what size SIM that they use. So here we go. But here's where they differentiate themselves. This is a one-time fee. With Nomad, you're basically renting. So you pay a membership fee, which is that one-time activation fee, $99 on the ISP Mint. And then with Nomad, you pay a membership fee, which basically is the cost of your modem. However, as soon as you cancel, you have to send that back. With ISP Mint, this is yours to keep. and you can cancel month to month. It looks like you can restart and start. Obviously some of us don't use our RVs all year long. So if you could just turn this on for the summer or whenever you travel, then and keep your hardware here, this is a fantastic solution. Again, I really want to find out what the carrier is. So if you've used ISP Mint or Nomad, love to hear how it's working out for you. So put those comments down below. But anyway, so that's going to be it for this video. I will do a little more in depth once I learn more about ISP Mint. I'm going to call them tomorrow, get somebody on the phone and get all of the details. And then I will do a true side-by-side comparison between Nomad and between ISP Mint. There are lots and lots of videos out there on Nomad, and they're pretty popular in the RV world. And so if you want to look for some of those, if you want to learn more about Nomad, but I'll try to do a true side-by-side comparison once I get more details. But that's it for this week, and I appreciate you watching. Now, if this is your first time here, you're going to want to subscribe because we're always talking about leisure travel vans, gear, gadget, and travel, and RVs in general. So I appreciate you hitting that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you next time.